Welcome to Let's Play Solitaire, and thanks for joining us. Today we are going to play a random unedited game, and as always I will try my best to explain my thought process for playing throughout the game. Again, if you want more specific tips, be sure to check out some of these video titles if you have not already. Let's go ahead and get started here. And generally speaking, I like to go for the columns first, draw pile second, and of course save early cards in the draw pile to try to give us extra moves and manipulate the draw pile. Remember, the early cards, the earlier the card you move, it affects how it resets. So we'll take a look at that in a little more detail here. Let's go ahead and start with the columns. There, we're going to move the 8, and oh good, we can move a bunch of cards. Let's move this Ace of Hearts. Interesting. There is an 8. We may want to consider that over this 8, but we'll see how it goes. Put this Ace of Clubs up top. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to take this because we can move the 2 of Hearts. We got all the aces up, so really lucky draw there. Let's move this Ace and the Ace of Spades. We can move this 8, and we can move this 7 right here. We can also move this 8. So the real question is going to be getting a couple kings, and possibly moving this king, and then uncovering these columns right here. These two columns are pretty high up, so they could bottleneck us here depending on what's there, even though it looks fairly easy right now. We've got to be smart with our moves, and we're going to save this card as insurance. Not going to play it right away. Again, we want to maximize the number of moves we have. We don't want to run out of moves. We're going to save this one as well. We'll see what's in the back of the draw pile, and then work our way to the front. We will play this card, 2 of Clubs right here. And we'll be able to play the 3 of Clubs and the 3 of Spades the next time around. Normally, we would play this, but we have another king, and we can always get to that later. So we're going to save it for now. We will play this 7, and we can play this 4 of Spades on the next go around. So going through again. And there we have the 3 of Clubs. We'll play the 3 of Spades in the next go around. Here's the Knight of Diamonds. We can play that. Playing a little conservative here, but again, we're trying to almost guarantee that we have this solved instead of figuring out a way we can bottleneck a good start. So going through again, and there's the 3 of Spades. We'll play that. And again, we'll hold off on this. We will play the 4 of Spades there. Now we're going to take the first move that we have, and that happens to be, I believe, the Jack. We're going to play the Jack, and we're going to play the early king. So we can move this queen, and then again, one of the keys to either solving this or not solving this is going to be what's under these cards. Okay, that's interesting. That's a king. But I believe we have a king for insurance too, so that's going to make it tricky. Let's see what's under this king. Okay. Yeah, we can deal with that. That's a jack, so we still open up a column, so we'll keep that move. You only want to move kings if you can open up if it still keeps the column open. I would always try to save one column for the other kings, just in case, or just to give yourself flexibility, just in case you get bottlenecked. Sometimes you have to choose, though, so we'll see. We can move this queen, then we can move the jack. Have you seen that black queen? If we can move that the next go-around, we can move this jack as well. Let's see how this goes. So nothing there. Okay, this king was the first one, and we have it. That's our insurance card, so we're not going to play it now. We're going to save it. Black queen is something we want to play. Let's see if there's another black queen. That is okay. We do want to play this black queen, though. We're going to play it now. So we're going to pull down the 6 of Spades right here. We will play the black queen, and now we can move this jack. Interesting. That's a 6 underneath there. I'm going to take that move back, only because it's 6. If you see, there's 2 6s right here, okay? I've got the 6 up here. I don't necessarily care about getting that down, but I really want to get this 6 out of here to open up the column. So I am going to take that sequence of moves back, knowing what I know now. So the next time we play the queen, we're going to have to move 2 cards in front of the queen, which happens to be the king and the deuce of diamonds. We will do that to get that 6 out, but let's see what's behind here, just out of curiosity. I think there was this 10 of diamonds. We're going to play these cards first. Now there's 2 9s here. Let's see what this 9 gives us. That 9 goes pretty much nowhere. Let's see what this 9 gives us. That gives us another column. So we're going to take that move right there. So we got 2 columns. We can play either king. And either way, there's the other king. We can play both kings now, so that's kind of good. There was a 4 of hearts under here, I believe. We don't need it now. We may need it later, but we don't need it right now. So, okay, going through again. And I believe that was the last move. Oh, no, we have a 6 of diamonds we can move, okay. Got to move the 6 of diamonds, and there should be a... Oh, that's a wrong 5, but we'll get one of those 5s later. Okay. So, going to go to the very start again. We want to move this 6, the 6 that's under here. The black 6 that we know it's under here. So we need to move, in order to get this queen out, to let us move the jack. Actually, we have 2 jacks. We can move either jack. I think we want to go with the black 6. We'll look at both options now. Anyway, to get to that point, we need to move. We want to get this queen out, okay? We need to move 2 cards in front of us. So there's 1 card, 2 cards. We're not going to move this 8. Okay, because that does nothing. That can actually end the game for us. We don't want to end the game. We don't. So going through again. And, you can play the 3 of diamonds. Up top, we did. And let's just see. Okay, the 4 of diamonds. This will be interesting. A lot of options here. Okay. Again, going on this theme here. We could play all 3 of these cards, but... we can't play this 10. Okay? We can't. So we're gonna see how this plays out playing 1 card. We're gonna play the queen. We're gonna see what's under this 6 right here. That's a queen, okay. That's a jack. That's a queen. That's the other jack. So we can still play the other 6. Okay. And actually, we can play all the cards because there was a red 10 right here. So it will not matter how we manipulate the draw pile in this circumstance, but normally it does. So we'll play the 4 of diamonds, play the 8 of spades, 7 of diamonds, and we'll play the 10. We'll play the 5 of spades. Either way, we'll play the 6 of diamonds up top. And then we can play all the 5s here. Let's see, the 5 of clubs, 5 of diamonds. We just have to move that there. And, okay, we got to move some cards up top. So 4 of hearts up top, 5 of diamonds, and we pretty much solved it right there. But, yeah, you want to be able to manipulate that draw pile to get those extra moves. If you can do that, you're going to be able to win games that you normally couldn't win. Here we get lucky, and we take this one down. And, of course, that is going to wrap this up. I am signing out. Thank you for watching, and good luck.